everybody. Welcome to Doing Dental School. My name is Kajal Khatri. I am a first-year dental student at Marquette University School of Dentistry, and I'm so sorry that I'm starting this video with wet hair, glasses, and on a Monday evening. So unfortunately, Mondays are super crazy busy. I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately, because I think it's kind of nice that we start the fall rolling right on Monday and we get some of the hard stuff out of the way. So every Monday we have preservation and restoration 1. So that's where we're learning, how to prep for a cavity, how to fill a cavity, how to use rubber dams, all of like the preservation and restoration of tooth structure. So today was really exciting. We actually learned how to do class 1 preps. So class 1 amalgam preps, which he was kind of explaining. He was like, amalgam, which is a silver filling, isn't normally used anymore, and it's not really commonly used anymore. And he was kind of saying, he's like, the reason that we still teach this is because the form that you have to create with the tooth, that preparation that you have to create for a class 1 prep for amalgam is pretty specific. And it's a little bit harder because with a silver filling, there's nothing else keeping the filling in the tooth. It's just the form of that preparation. So there's no like bond or anything like that you would see in a composite filling that's keeping that metal stuck to the tooth. So that's kind of why we start with those preparations. So it's really cool. And class 1 also means caries or cavities in the pits and fissures of a tooth. So kind of like along that groove of your like top surface of your tooth. So that's what we got to do today. We spent a pretty long time. We had some lectures in the morning and then had about like 4 hours to work on our preps. I got 3 out of the 6 checked off, so hopefully that's a good start. I think we have all of next week also to work on this, so I think it'll be good. And it was kind of an exciting time. I'm also really waiting just patiently for my loops to come in. A lot of my friends already have their loops, and a lot of my classmates do, and I think that having your loops makes this whole project and doing all of these preparations so much easier. So I'm really excited to get my loops. If you saw my last vlog, I showed that I ordered my loops. So that was about 3 weeks ago. So I'm just patiently waiting for them to come in, and I'm just very excited to get them in. I'll definitely share more about that later. But as for now, sorry, this has like been a really long intro, but it's about 5:30 right now. I'm gonna do some studying for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna make some burritos and kind of meal prep those, and then the rest of the night will just be filled with a bunch of studying and hopefully just getting a lot of work done for this week. And I'll probably share a little bit more about what I have coming up this week a little bit later. Okay, so because I am going to be meal prepping today, I thought I would kind of show you how I plan out my meals. Excuse the sirens in the background, but how I kind of just prepare all of my meals and how I plan out all of my meals. I know this can be really hard in dental school, especially because we are so busy and it's hard to find time to cook for yourself, but this is something that I find really important. I really enjoy cooking. It's something that I use to kind of just take a deep breath and de-stress for a bit, and it forces me to take a break. So I really enjoy cooking, and I definitely prioritize it a bit, but I will show you how I plan out my meals. Okay, so this is on my iPad, but essentially what I do is I will plan out all of my groceries and what I need for at least like 3 weeks. So I'll write down what I want to eat for breakfast, what I want to eat for lunch, and then what I want to make for dinner. And then I'll make a grocery list and just categorize it based on like refrigerator stuff, fruits and veggies, non-perishables. Sometimes there'll be like frozen stuff at the bottom. So here, what I usually do is for breakfast, I keep it super simple. I do like yogurt parfaits, which you saw this morning, and then like bagels or toast. And then I always get these salad kits from Aldi. They're like $2.50 and it'll last me 2 meals each. So that's super nice. And then this week I just got peanut butter Nutella sandwiches or stuff to make that, just because I have a few days that I need to eat lunch during class. So I don't want it to be crazy loud. And then pasta salad, and then here's what I kind of planned out for dinner. I also have these leftovers because that's just like stuff from last week that I can still eat this week that are sitting in my freezer. But usually also I will put a link of stuff that I want, so excuse that I wrote TikTok wrong or typed it wrong, but those meal prep burritos that I want to make today, that was a TikTok that I saw, and I've tried that recipe a few times and I really love it. So this is kind of how I like plan out my meals, and I make it such that I will make like 3 to 4 servings at a time so I can eat it for a few days. Hey everyone, so it's actually about 2 weeks later than the beginning of this vlog, and I know that I could have just thrown that footage out, but I kind of just wanted to hop on here, still post it, but then also kind of just have like a heart-to-heart. I know a lot of dental students on Instagram and on YouTube, obviously our whole focus is sharing our experience in dental school and sharing with you all the cool things that we do in dental school and all the cool things that we're learning and showing you how productive we are every day, and you know, also sharing our tips for getting into dental school and all of the above. And I kind of wanted to just share like a real and raw part of dental school that I think a lot of people don't really talk about. But as busy as dental school is, unfortunately, life happens while you're in dental school. And I don't really want to share like all of the details of everything that's happened, but something happened and I essentially just stopped vlogging. And that week, the rest of the week was pretty tough on me. And there were some classes that I missed. There were some exams that I missed. You know, it was really hard. And I kind of just wanted to share that because it sucks that, you know, life happens, especially when you're in dental school and dental school is so busy and you honestly don't even have time to like take care of yourself half the time. And you don't have time to do all of these fun activities, and then when something really big happens and you kind of just have to drop everything, it kind of just puts everything into perspective. It kind of just makes dental school feel so small compared to everything that you're going through, and it's really hard to find a balance between, you know, finishing all of the stuff that you have to do for school and studying for all of the exams that you have to study for and all the assignments, and also balancing just, you know, taking in all of your feelings and making sure that you're feeling all of your feelings. And so I just wanted to hop on here and share that because I think a lot of people don't really realize and don't really like to talk about the fact that life still happens while you're in dental school. So in case you guys ever are in this similar situation, and I hope you're not, but I know that life happens. So in case you guys are ever in a similar situation, just want you guys to know that like you're not alone, that all of us kind of go through it. And it's not something that we really talk about a lot, especially, you know, with other classmates, and it's not really something that you want to tell other classmates because it kind of makes you feel really vulnerable. But just know that you are not alone. And I think that there are a lot of things that have helped me through these last few weeks, and I kind of just wanted to share that too, in case you're kind of feeling lost of like, I don't know where to go from here and I don't know what the next step is. So first of all, I think building connections with your classmates is so important, and I think it can really, really help, especially during times like these. Don't be afraid to rely on your classmates. Even if you don't feel super close to some of your classmates, everyone's really there for you and to help you. And I know that I said that can be really vulnerable to share some of these things with classmates, but they're all there to help you, and we all want to see you succeed. So reach out to classmates, and don't be afraid to kind of rely on them, especially if you are missing a class or two, getting notes from a classmate and stuff like that. And going along with that, also reaching out to professors. Professors are usually very, very accommodating in situations like this. If you just let them know what happened, letting them know that, hey, I won't be able to take this exam. Would I be able to reschedule it? Or, would I be able to take it from home with Respondus, something like that? So usually professors are very, very accommodating in situations like these. And I think lastly, just knowing yourself and knowing when you need to balance, taking a break and taking care of your mental health, because that's really, really important, not just in situations like this, but always just balancing school and also taking care of yourself. So hopefully that helps a bit. And if you're ever in a situation like this, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I would love to just chat and be a listening ear for you guys. So but hopefully this vlog was still enjoyable to watch, and hopefully it still gave you some insight into what dental school is like and kind of the real raw reality of dental school. So if you guys want to stick around, make sure you subscribe and follow me here on YouTube and on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye.